I want to go ahead and replace my filter. So I just bought a new filter for the system, and I figured why not just do an unboxing video. It's a simple little Marineland, what is that? The Biowheel Penguin 200 power filter. So it's a simple little one. I'm going to go ahead and get that, and it's going to go on this tank that you see up here right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do the unboxing. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what's there. I just want to go over it. I'm going to talk about like some of it, some of the parts in there, how do I feel about it. I have used the Penguin 400, which is the one where I get 2 bio wheels versus the one, and I actually enjoy those. They work really good. I don't see an issue with that. So I figured for this tank, since it's a smaller 10 gallon and I don't really want to use a lot of flow in it, I figured it'd be nice to just use something a little smaller. This one is rated for, what is it? It's filled up with 200 gallons per hour, up to like a 50 gallon tank. I find they usually suck for that. So I'm hoping for this 10 gallon this doesn't give too much flow, because like I mentioned, I have the Penguin 400 and on my 10 gallon, and that's running just fine. So that's all that's in the box. Everything comes in one. There's nothing there. Let's throw that out. Right, so I'll wrap with a rubber band. So we'll see how that goes. You know, your manual, your books, who reads these anyway? So we're gonna throw those out too. Right, let's see. Here we go. Bam, it's good to go. So you have your little lid cover and the bio wheel cover. I think that's just to stop water from going everywhere. Have some of these things. I think this is like a flow control. I don't know, I've never had a tank deep enough to actually use this. So usually once you add this on, it's just too long and it doesn't really work. So we'll see. I'll try to use it and then see how that works and go from there. Okay, some more information. I'm not going to use that. This is the C, the right size C filter cartridge. You can get these anywhere. Amazon, Chewy.com has it too. Anywhere you want to get them, Petco, PetSmart, whatever it is, everywhere sells them. So we're going to use this one. Right? So you got the bio wheel. So this is pretty much like once it's in there, if you haven't seen it before, the water comes in here, goes here, overflow into this thing, this little thing. You have the filter cartridge in here, and this wheel just spins. It's supposed to help to grow like beneficial bacteria and things like that. Okay, there's another piece of paper in there. Here, an extension rod. Definitely won't need this for this tank. Okay, so I think that's about it. So you have your bio wheel. Let's see. It says you don't ever have to really replace it. Blah blah, yeah. You don't need to throw these out. You shouldn't have to replace them. They don't actually get damaged. You just have to maybe run them under some tap water, a little bit like that, or tank water, ever so often. Honestly, the two I've had up there that might be running for like a year and a half now. I just washed them like maybe 2 months ago. Okay, so let's see. I would like to use this to control the flow because, like I mentioned, I got a beta in there, and they don't seem to like too much flow. But this doesn't even work that way. I think for this to work, I gotta use the extension, and that's not gonna happen. But I do want to use this little flow regulator, so I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see how I could do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this. Slips in there. This is about here. But I gotta put it in and see how that go and go from there. Yeah, but so this is pretty much everything that's in it. I'm gonna try to update this, actually put it in and see how it goes from there. maybe show how to put it in. I think that's pretty obvious though. It's a very simple setup. So you have a pump somewhere in here. I think this comes out and your pump is there. You'll want to clean that every now and then. Honestly, in the 400 model, I might have cleaned it I clean it like once a year so much. Or if I notice that the water pressure is starting to get weak, then I'll go ahead and make an effort to clean it. But I don't just go ahead and clean it because. Okay, let me see. Is that back in? Okay, this goes over here. So like I said, the only thing I don't like about it so far is this part. I would like to use the flow control. I think that's what this is. Right, to have control of the amount of water it sucks and stuff like that. I would like to use it to see if I can lower the flow. I'm not sure, but to use it, you got to use the extension. And for example, a tank like this size, this extension is way too long. It won't even fit. Alright, let me take a look and see, and let me try to set this up, and as soon as I finish, I'll come back on. Okay, it's all set now. It's in there, it's good to go. You put it back together. What I actually end up having to do is just cut the extension. I just use a regular snip, it's like a wire snip, and just cut it. It's it isn't pretty, but it got the job done. And as you can see, it's almost all the way down to the ground. So it's really low, it comes all the way down, so that should work hopefully. I'm checking out to see if the flow looks any different if I open it or close it, but I don't really see anything different. So I'll try it some more, play it and see. Let me just go ahead and kick it on. I have all my filters. Yeah, let me go ahead and kick it on and let you guys see. So the only thing I think I have to do with this one is I'm going to put some ceramic media in there because it has a little space between the filter and the vial. So I think I could, stuff some media in there, something like this. It won't be this amount, so I'll have to try a smaller set. I gotta look for like a nice little small bag and go with that and see. So with this, it's a lot of flow. I'm not a fan of that. Like I mentioned, this is for my beta, and I have a beta in here, and they're not biggest fan of flow. This little guy freaks me out. Look over here. See, there he is. He's always doing something stupid like that. He's lying upside down. He's just like, he looks dead half the time, and I have no idea. Then he's gonna come out. He's gonna chill. He's gonna say hi. He's gonna go eat. But he's always doing something like that. That's a different story though. But for now, it seems to work. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. Don't forget to put on back the guards in it. It should be good to go. So I'm gonna use it for a little bit, try it out, see if it helps clean the tank up a little more, and if it does, I'll do a video and let you guys know. So you see the bio wall there, bio wheel. So the flow looks pretty heavy. I'll have to figure a way out to like lower that flow a little bit, but so this is my male guppy tank. It's just a bunch of male guys in there. The plants are still too small to do any real filtration yet, so I need a little filter, a little bigger, that wouldn't be too much of a pain for my beta. I don't know where he is. He's hiding it somewhere again, but yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Alright, bye.